her story. On Steam, it's saying we're interviewing a woman, and she got like different stories to tell. I think it's even 7 times. And our job is to search through the video database and exploring hundreds of authentic clips to discover her story. And I hope we're gonna be a good detective. Did you guys see True Detective, by the way? I was also watching...
Counterproductive. Constitutionality. Chemiluminescence. Cardiorespiratory. Constitutionalism. Counterinsurgency. Cryptosporidiosis. Contradistinction.
Oh, Noopy, thank you so much for the 10-year donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I don't. Why did I start with the letter C, huh? Contradistinction. Constitutionalism, okay. Thank you so much, Nubi. I appreciate it. It didn't say my smiley face. No, actually not. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Smiley face. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm gonna play 6 years with my reloads. Similar. Thank you so much, Billy. Have fun. No smileys allowed? No. No fun allowed. Only reverse runs. Alright, I had a question, right? Oh yeah, I was about to say I watched True Detective years ago with Matthew McConaughey, and it was such a good TV show. I actually didn't watch the 2nd season. I should do that. And then the past 2 weeks I was watching Broadchurch a lot, and also got inspired to play this game. And also the last Patreon movie night was Gone Girl, and maybe it's something like that. Should we just start? I think I want to learn the song on my keyboard though. Alright, I'm gonna start. Kitty Cat Gaming, hello there, welcome. So I never played this game before. Basically no idea how this is working. We'll see. You're locked in. Okay. Search terms murder. Can I just put... Oh, okay. Dude, this is so cool. This is like having like an old screen. I think it's from the 90s. Is this newbie's PC? Oh yeah, I think so. This is how newbie's playing. Oh, okay. That's nice. Alrighty. Log off. Now read me. Introduction to the Logic database. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The Logic database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be the most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. This database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. Alright? To retrieve a clip, type in the word, for example, robbery into the search field. Okay. So I'm gonna type it here. Click search and the database will return all clips in which the speaker uses that word. To narrow search, use multiple words. For example, robbery supermarket. If you are working from a printed transcript, you can be even more precise. Use inverted commas to search for an exact match against the entire statement. For example, yes, I was there. To store a clip for later reference, click Add to Session. Also, if you wish to add additional text of your own to help future searches, please click in the user text box and type in your desired text. Oops, what did I do? Oh, here. For any further assistance, please contact your department's information technology representative, police information technology organization. So lots of information here. I also like the click sound. Can you hear that? Just a bit. Do you have games on the PC? I don't think so. What is it even saying? Southeast Constabulary. Okay. Really, read me. Dude, I was already reading this. Hey, here's the database. I filled a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos of the original tapes in 1999, and then the Y2K thing hit and they got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detectives footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97, but figured this would be enough. Take your time, SB. Rubbish bin. Heck. Okay. What is that? What is mirror game? Try typing in cute cat videos. You think this is gonna work? What is this game? Play 2 turns. How can you mirror type? What is this game? Install a watch. I don't think it's gonna run. Okay, I'm not understanding that. But we're not here to play, right? The X. Ah, okay. Nah, okay. I don't need that. Then, what is a DB checker? Database checker. Refresh. Volume missing. Ah, okay, so we have nothing here. And lockup is probably just ending. Alright, we're gonna start with murder, right? Or cat videos. No. Cat. Oh my god, I love this sound. Oh my god, I already love this. Okay, nothing. There's even the search sound. This is reminding me of my first PC, dude. Murderer. Murder. Oh! Alright! We got something here. Alright. Cornerstone. Use a text, blank. Play.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
It was 1994. Help. What can I do to help? I don't know how much we have to pay attention, to be honest. No cat videos. I'm sorry. Retrum. 12 seconds. Let's play this one.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
I just want to write February. Simon. Is it safe now? I don't know. Add to session. It is safe. Okay, next one. 7 seconds.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Isn't that every person is saying she's lying? We don't know. Maybe she's not lying. I don't know. But we have to get the truth. Inspectora Mimi. Inspector Chat.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Okay, I'm gonna write weapon here. Actually, we have to look for that. But what can we get out of this clip?
You think it's murder? I mean, Clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
I don't know if this is gonna help. Help? She does creep me out, kinda. I don't know. This video is so... She's acting so different compared to this one. She wants to speak to lawyers, she said, right? Here.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
You know, then it was here. Weapon, lawyer. She has a smug smile, but I don't think she's the one killing Simon. The smug smile. I was also thinking the same that I was thinking about Kev, dude. I don't know if it's important to know the days, maybe. Maybe we will find out. She has different clothes on. Yeah, it seems like this is like the first interview with her, and this is like already when you're in jail, right? Alright. I'm gonna look for weapon. Oh! Okay. There is a video. Oh wait, this is my video, right?
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
Yeah, this is the same. Okay. A lawyer. Oh, we got more. Okay, 3 new videos. She's confused that it's murder like Nubly. She's confused that it's failed double kill. Double kill. Guys, Simon is dead. And maybe it was her. We need to find evidence. Are the dates important? I have no idea. I don't think so. I think it's more about the keywords. 14 seconds.
Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Arrest. I don't even know how to write arrest. Okay. It's kind of aggressive, but I would be the same, right? Mincemeat. What is mincemeat, by the way? It's kind of... That's very exciting to play this. Mincemeat. Oh, chopped up. Ah, okay. I didn't know the English term. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
Wait, and now she's saying she doesn't need a lawyer?
Yes, no lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
Guilty? How can you say that? You can't know this. Alright. What else do we have? Simon. Oh, there are some new clips over here. 61 entries! What? That's so much! What is this? But is this my monitor? No. This is the backlight. Oh, that's a nice effect here. I was so confused for a second. I was saying, I don't have lights behind me. Everything is in front of me. I'm so stupid. But 69 videos. How can I see everything? I got debated. 19 seconds. She says at the same day that she doesn't need a lawyer and then want a lawyer. I think most people are like this. They're feeling very secured about their alibi. And then maybe something is kind of fishy and they're like, suddenly I want to have a lawyer. Because everything what you're saying there in this investigation, it's gonna get... They're gonna use it against you. Access limited to the first file. Ah, okay. Alright, then we need more stuff. Mimi reading 61 and 69. I see Mimi. What? What did I do? Fantastic. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you and welcome. Arigato. Most guilty people. To be honest, I would always take a lawyer. It doesn't matter if I'm guilty or not.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass.
Ernst Brothers Glass.
Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Really beautiful things. What was the company's name again? Ernst Brothers. Ernst Brothers. Ernst Brothers Glass. So that's where he's working. And Simon Smith, you're right. We should also write that. Simon. Dude, I already like this game. Don't they ask that when they get arrested for something? I guess so, yeah. Just ignore this little stuff, I would say.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build.
Okay. Wait, 6 foot. What else? Oh my god, I'm so bad with reminding stuff.
Simon is
Darkish-
6 foot,
Mhm.
darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And border photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Huh. You can just write description. Yeah, I guess so. Description of Simon. Good idea. Then Rome. Picture. Photograph. You literally read 61 entries, 69. Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even realize. 61, 60. Yeah, it's very close, to be honest, right? Rome. I think that's also important. Next one.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
So there's a couple, right? Couple.
It's the Rockington Arms.
Rockington Arms. Oops. Couple, and I need their name as well.
It's the Rockington Arms.
Peter and Susan.
Peter and Susan.
With the name Peter and Susan. Who's Peter and yeah, no idea. We get so many different stuff now. Alright, next one.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess. That kind of thing.
How is this important?
Yes, there's an Amstrad one.
Amstrad one.
No one.
Amstrad. Oh god, I don't know if we can actually. I'm a bad detective. I'm a bad policewoman. You forgot Helen? Where? In this video? No, this one?
It's the Rockington Arms. They're having sometimes, Helen.
You're right!
Said
There's a
Simon.
barmaid! Barmaid called Helen. Aha! Aha, very nice. Uh-huh. 18 seconds.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
So she is not believing that she's just running away. Detective mem on the case. What's our job again? Our job is to find videos and to get clues, right? What is it? Anti-glare filter. Oh, I see, but this is so much better, right? And I need the subtitles because I'm Pepega. Alright, we got some... Can I copy paste this? Oh my god, it's actually working. Our job is to vote out the imposter. We need evidence that she is guilty. She is guilty for sure, but she's telling she's telling us stories. I guess to decide if she's lying or not. I guess it's to get evidences and bring her to court. Well, we already had that, alright. Simon. Rome. Actual Rome. I want to see. No, okay. Simon. Picture. Oh! We got new stuff. Amy already accused. I think she's fishy. Or just yeet her out for sitting weirdly. For moving weirdly, right? I'm feeling she's involved with the murder of Simon, but not the killer. Maybe. Maybe, but she's still guilty, in my opinion. Let's see.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite.
Rapunzel.
My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
Why is she mentioning... Okay. Fairy tale. Rapunzel.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper and dressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
So they are obsessed with those old fairy tales. And there is a book she was talking about. We'll look for a necklace. How come? This game is actually really cool. It is like we're watching something on Netflix, but we're having so much interaction. We can do this together. That's really nice. Huh. The concept is really original and smart. It is. I never played this kind of game before. In the first video she was playing with hers. I think it's so much about body language, and I have to say she's a really nice actress. I'm not feeling like, oh my god, she's just acting weirdly or like cringe. No, she's doing this proper way, and I'm believing. It doesn't, at some point it doesn't feel like a game. There's actually a bunch of these games, they're quite cool. I think we're gonna do this quite often now. Necklace, alright, we're gonna try. Now, I think we have to pay attention to the words they are saying and not the things we can actually see. Alright. Cat videos are still here. Picture. Book. Oh, we got more stuff. We got more. Barmaid. We will do this after this one. I feel like you should definitely play LA Noire then. Oh, can you please post this in suggestion? Otherwise I'm gonna forget again, Knowers. Oh, I will have a look.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos.
No
He has a
tattoos?
scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off for the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
He likes TV. So he got a scar, right? He needs glasses. And he likes to watch TV. Orwell has a similar vibe to... I actually loved Orwell. It's such a nice game. There's also Orwell 2. I never played this. I don't know how good this is. LA Noire is super nice, but it's open world. And gamers saying not really though. You can't ignore pretty much all of the open world. Huh. So I'm not gonna get overwhelmed, right? Overwhelming games. Nope. Alright. Orwell, by the way, I can really recommend Orwell. It's such a nice game, and you're right, it is actually a bit, it's the same. But it's more like social media and stuff like that. And it's very scary what...
I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said,
Eleanor.
People ask, tell them you do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. You know, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Why is this important now? Eleanor, right? I don't even know how to write that. World maybe it's gonna get stuck on something. Yeah, this is a huge problem. I'm losing myself. I can't play bigger games because it feels like I am not playing other games anymore. So we get Eleanor, and she got some secrets with her cigarettes. Her secret are cigarettes. Why is she mentioning this? There must be a reason. What is your secret? And somebody else is cleaning up the apartment or the house. Do you think she's the barmaiden? No, I don't think so. I don't think she's Helen, right? What is her name, by the way? Secret, secret, I got a secret. Would be dope watching you play LA Noire, though. Did you play this game? I meant more like you're gonna try to walk on a box and then glitch the game and get stuck. It would be very typical for me. Very, very typical.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends, and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys.
Quiet person.
Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know? Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
There's the book again. I didn't know, I always wanted to. But I don't own the game. English bit. Newbie, slow it down. So, Simon is a calm person. Craftsmanship. All right, John, you wanted to hear more about the barmaiden, right? Okay, Helen. Another video.
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
He likes blondes and she is brunette. There was an argument. Helen is blonde. She's a blondie. Ha! Actually, like more brunettes. Ha! Blonde argument. I wanna hear more about the argument, though. Big pants, John. But you got nice eyes. Better. Oi, please. What can I write? Argument. Oh ho! I prefer brunettes. See. All right, you guys are distracting me.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon.
Eric.
Well, he didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all.
There's even the telephone ringing in the background.
It's getting dark again, so I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
So they had the argument. And he didn't come back. John, behave! I think she's just mentioning Helen to distract or something. Maybe she's just scared of something or was scared. I'm gonna mention Eric and then the local Rock. You're right. Ejar, hello, welcome here. What is next? I want to hear more about the argument.
There's married couple stuff. A stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
I'm gonna mention marriage, yeah. Why she doesn't want to talk about the argument? Why not? Doesn't matter if it was a stupid thing or not.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
It's always that way. Huh. I don't know what to write here. Runs off. He's running off.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
It's always... Girl, what you hiding? Am I writing running off with double F? I don't know, let me see.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he
yes.
never runs off.
And the last one.
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Should I just write this here? No, it just one. 8. 8! Uh-huh.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
She had a miscarriage. I see. Baby miscarriage. Simon's parents. That must be really hard. Next one.
I think when I drove back it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3.
3. And she's saying this again. 3. 3! 3! You're right. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
About 8 years back. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up.
Dude, you can't have coffee without... What? Dude, you cannot have coffee without caffeine. Coffee, what the fuck? Why is she mentioning this 8 years ago? I don't like how she's acting here.
About 8 years back. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
Why is she mentioning this?
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I am scared of her. And suddenly we've got music. Hi, Pippi. Hi, Mama is working as detective today. Hi. Mwah. I love you too. I love you very, very much. So there was a diary, and her mother wasn't her mother. Accident. Dun, dun, dun. Baby. Oh my girl. What are we gonna do now? Mama needs to work. Investigate. Mwah. Fluffy girl. All right. I really want to know more about the mother. Is there enough storage for videos on computers that all? I don't think so, but we're just gonna ignore this fact, right, Guitar? I would do. Oh, there's so much. There's so many new videos. Let's see.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the window. She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
Is this the description of herself? And she was looking so sad. Is that her story? Is that what she sees as the reflection? This computer can run Mirror game. Mirror, the game. What's the add to session? I actually don't know. Oh, this one. I think it's just gonna be here then. Is it actually called a rubbish bin in England? Britain? I have no idea. I mean, my system is running in English and it's saying recycle bin. I don't think it's rubbish bin. Maybe it was back in those days. It's called recycle bin on my PC. So there is something wrong with the mom, and we've got more here. Back in those days.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind, but she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Oh my god, I'm kissing Pippi in the meanwhile. She's mentioning Rapunzel again. The story of Rapunzel is basically a girl who was just kept away from everything and living her life like in prison and jail. We can hear, oh no. Maybe it's a copyright by Microsoft, you never know with this stuff. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Rapunzel. There it is again. I think she didn't have a good relationship to her mother.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah. Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Not a symmetrical name, why not? Maybe it's just a preference. Sarah. So we got Sarah. And what was the other? Not Anna, right?
That would have been a good. Call her Ava.
Ava, not Anna. I was thinking about, oh, it's Sarah, Ava.
My mother called me Eve.
Her name is Eve. And she doesn't want to have a symmetrical name.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real-life fairy tale.
She's obsessed with fairy tales. The word fairy tale is here again. We got two more clips.
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again?
She's the tooth fairy, case closed. All right, Eve, whatever her last name is, you are the murderer of Simon because you are the tooth fairy. We need more evidence, Glimbers.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
Dolls? What? From the attic? Attic? Aha! More information here.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
Isn't it weird? It's kind of weird. Fairy. I tried to put tags like for every video, even though sometimes it's just repeating itself. And yeah, maybe you should also write here.
She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. It was a dollhouse.
Hannah.
She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
I think we're gonna get a lot of information about her and her childhood. Somewhere they were together, had a baby, miscarried, argued. By the way, there's a statistic about this kind of stuff. Like if you are having troubles with miscarriage or losing your child, like most of the relationships can't hold it together anymore. Which is really sad. It's really sad. Like in good and in bad days, but the bad days are just too much, I guess.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, gave them all really elaborate stories.
Damn.
Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Huh. Zazu, behave. I see you. Treat Pippi well. Pippi, come here. It's much better here on my shoulder, right? Come. Dollhouse. Phew, what should I search for? We also have the information with the hair, right? Oh, to the videos. Is that a guitar? A guitar? Children, behave. Exactly.
What kind of hairs?
Wait, hairs. That's not the hair on the head of your. It's not the hair on your head, right? Excited killing him off, kinda. But isn't that she's remembering this little thing? I can't remember when I killed a moth. By the way, moths are very cute. Right, Sasu? Fat moth.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay. Probably needs tuning. No, it's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street.
Thick moth. Pet shaming. No, he's cute.
There were two sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful
Hey, Josh, welcome.
wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. But he only cared for the youngest one.
All the dreadful wind and rain.
Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain. With a pretty little face and a long blonde hair.
Blonde hair
Oh, the
again.
dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Watched her as she slowly drowned.
All the dreadful wind and rain.
Oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain. Floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain.
What kind of police question is that? Good question, but I like the song. I mean, the melody. Just a simple chords, and you got a really nice song over there. But we need to pay attention to the text, though. It's kind of weird.
That's a good place to stop.
Then it's get really weird. It's a ballad, and she is doing this on purpose. It's about blonde hair again, blonde. Do we have anything else? Hello, Echo. Welcome here. Love seeing this game get attention as small it is. I'm already in love with this game. Welcome here. The lyrics on the song seems to relate somehow. I'm also thinking that, yeah. She was thinking of the song. Does she have a sister? Actually, good question. I get the feeling it's not about Simon anymore. It's about this. About her sister! Here we are! Might I ask how far along you are on the investigation? I think around about 40 minutes? Something like that?
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me
So
to
she
move
got a
in with
sister.
them, this sister he didn't know she had. She knew that instant. The look on his face.
What should I write here now?
When she went home,
Tea.
Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had.
She's always having
She knew
this
that instant.
small pain in her face.
The look on his face.
She knew? What is going on? Can somebody explain me this clip? Wait, I'm waiting. This is confusing me. Two sisters falling in love with the captain's son? Seems like an affair. Simon had an affair and she knew. Fuck. Her sister and Simon were a couple? Oh my goodness. Wait, Inspectora Mimi, I can't show emotions. I love this game because folks who played come up with two different theories. I see. Please, no spoilers. We were gonna find out together. At least it sounds like it. And she was already pregnant. You mean Eve, right? Yeah. Yeah. So affair. Holy shit. Play it again? Yeah, we'll do it again.
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had. She knew that instant. The look on his face. She
knew. Wait, Phenexa? I'm waiting. We're so divided that the creator has decided to keep the ending up in the air. Love how this game had such a strong reaction to players. I think this is the best kind of ending done. Because it's giving you lots of space to think about it. Simon fell in love with Eve. I'm gonna keep it like that, so maybe we're gonna find more here.
She sent him out the house, kicked him out, called me up, crying, and I went round. I guess I had a feeling I could hear something was wrong in her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was. She called my sister on the phone. She never calls me that.
She never calls me that. What should I write here? I mean, sister. Sister. The last one.
My sister is gone. And she's never coming back.
What was the smile? And that's how it relates to the song? Yeah, that was a purpose. My sister's gone and she's never coming back. Look at her face! How she's saying that.
My sister is gone. And
With a little smile.
back.
That's brilliant. I think the sister was with Simon first, then Eve told him that she was pregnant. Dude, the Simon is just... Well, let's say he had some fun, huh? Forever gone. I don't know, what else should I write here? We got so much here. Dude, Simon. Also with the what was her name? Helen? Okay, she killed her mom, got pregnant, moved in with her sister and Simon, then she killed her sister and now killed Simon. You think she's a serial killer? No. We got something new. New entries. Yes. Holy moly, she's not looking like that, but how is a serial killer looking like, right?
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it.
Wait, her name is not Eve.
Really hate her sometimes.
I mean, can I call it friend if you're hating that person? I'm so confused.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
What the fuck?
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under.
Holy!
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up afterwards. It was a love-hate relationship.
How can this be a love-hate relationship? This is cruel. What the hell? Did her old stepmother call her Eve by accident because she preferred Eve over her? No idea. I just wanted to actually kill her. It's okay, it was just for a moment. Love-hate relationship. That's actually crazy in my opinion. This is so crazy and not normal. Just a prank, bro? Sure thing.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off.
Wait, what she said? But I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off. Uh-huh. London. Police. Would be way beyond a prank though. Almost killing a person, that's extremely scary. Oh, what's that? Almost a minute. She breaking down?
What are you doing talking about Eve?
She looks very desperate. Hannah. She doesn't want the police knows about Hannah. She's trying to stay calm and she doesn't want the police finding her like this. Hannah. I think it's time to find out who is Hannah. She's Hannah, right? I have no idea who she is. Maybe we're gonna get more information. Can anyone Morse code? I was thinking the same, but I think it was just part of the acting, right?
My name is Hannah.
Her name is Hannah! Easy clap.
H. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry.
Symmetrical again.
Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
What was
My
the
name
street's name?
is Smith.
Gladstone. She is mentioning this so often. Symmetrical. Her name is Hannah. Her name is Hannah, but her old mother called her Eve, who was the name of someone else kinda hated. Imagine this is happening to you. What is this? Is this a test if she's lying? That's so stupid.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry. Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence.
Florence, okay.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't.
What the hell?
She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
What? Oh my god, that scared me. Holy shit, that scared me for a second. Oh my god. Did you see the face? Oh, what the hell? I did not expect that. Am I crazy? You saw that as well, right? Is it after this video? What? Oh god, I forgot what she said, dude. The diary. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. Hello, Jared. Welcome.
Across the road,
Oh, in
where my
Florence.
parents
Okay,
first lived
Mimi, don't
there,
forget.
was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
It's not there anymore. Okay, it was holy moly, that scared me so much. This is even more scary than phasmophobia, to be honest. Okay, Florence, I want to know more about the diary. She's mentioning this quite often. And here we are.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
It's interesting how she is describing the diary. I can't do that. It feels like my life is not exciting enough. But her perspective, like putting the names on one page. Kind of thoughtful. Diary just like in Gone Girl. I got the feeling I traumatized you guys with Gone Girl. I missed a lot of the school stream. Don't worry, Jared. We're still investigating. We want to know what happened to Simon Smith. Her name is Hannah Smith, and they were having an argument, and she had a miscarriage. And she got some weird stuff to tell. Diary still. Perspective.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
There it is. She's
she was
mentioning
broken,
Florence again.
I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
A ton.
Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
I'm gonna write Florence again. She's mentioning war and widow. And she thinks it's something different. In married, back in those days, back in my days, we were married for the rest of our lives. Her story, and she also mentioned her story, yeah.
Just became our way of
We're
life.
digging deeper and deeper. So many
We would
questions.
swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Rules. I want to know more about Florence. But before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna grab some water. Wait. I'm gonna wait. I need some water though, so be right back. Alright, I got my water again. Wait, Epsicate that. Is there like face reflection in the monitor? Just a bit, right? Here. We're very handsome. And I'm a guy now. And I think I can see part of my lips. Just noticed. But yeah, but there was one point like a couple of minutes ago. You could see a bit more. It was flickering a bit more. Should I drop my theory? You never played this game, right? So you can't spoiler me. No? Alright, then drop your theory. Hello, Adelio. Odelio. Odelia. Welcome. Good to see you. Odelio. Played this game too. You liked it? No spoilers. So Eve and Hannah lived the same life. Daily pretty manly, yeah, because I was looking at my reflection here. Delia. I'm so sorry. You've got a very pretty name. Dina was a good brother. I'm so sorry. Mario and Odelio. Mario, Odelio. Welcome, Kitty. Hannah was pregnant from Simon, but Simon didn't know they were Eve and Hannah. That's very complicated. I'm gonna look for. I was about to say I'm gonna Google for Florence, but we got 3 more clips. Already got lost. Same. And I'm the inspectora here. The detective. Let's see.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Oh my god! There was it again. The reflection. I missed again. You guys want to get spooked, right? I don't know, what should I write here? No. It's blank. Let's see.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby.
Twins.
I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean.
Twins, alright. This one now.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
Reflection. This is reminding me so much of the story she's mentioning all the time with Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Dun, 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 dun. Can I assume they still kept it up to that day and you have to figure out what day Eve and what day Hannah was there? Maybe. It was me? What should I write here?
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
Oh yeah, the letters, biscuit tin. I forgot to mention this. Letters, letter.
No, it was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Very true. Very true. Oh, I got another one. Two sisters in that song must be Hannah and Florence. We can listen to that song again, actually.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
Blonde wig. What did she
You
say?
looked at the cat flap.
Cat flap. What is the cat flap? Cat flap. Flappo. Cat flap. Flappo. Oh! Hard to remember what happened last week because someone else lived your life on. Epsicate. You got your theory already. Cat clap. Flap. But no cat video. No.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows were really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Oh, I know what a cat flap is. It's like a small door, like a little hole where the cats can go in and out, right? I think so. She's mentioning her dad. And what's called a house?
No, they were shut. Most of the windows
kitten
were
door,
really hard
exactly.
to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally.
Door.
There's a cat.
Dad, door.
No cat. My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots. And we never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
Domino. That's a cute name. Probably nothing significant. Ah, maybe here.
We loved our cat, Domino. He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden.
Very
We
nice.
used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. And we had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway.
Bell and notes. Do we have something else? No, right? We can't. Cutter. Letter, no. Oh, Dad! We got more videos here. Is she crying?
Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything, though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
So she was working there. Work. Next one.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
She's mentioning the parents again, living with his parents. Notice anything odd? I don't think so, but I can look up again.
Yeah. When I was at school, I worked part-time in the front shop.
Front shop.
It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything though. I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
No, for me, I'm not sus of this one. But why part-time? Maybe I should work in part-time. Next one. Aren't those videos way later than the others? Just a couple of... this is just 3 days later or something. 25 and 27. Just 2 days later. Body language is very sus, but I can't write this down. We need more keywords. But yeah, you're right.
No. The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that.
Bags?
We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape, but I think it was ours.
This game is also great with subtle visual storytelling. It makes you pay attention to what you see as well as what she says. Definitely. That's why I also said like her acting is really, really good. I like it a lot. Bags, cellar. The last one.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, the mushrooms.
It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
Mushroom, again. And the dad used the cellar for the mushroom, right? Dad's door. Mushroom. I believe she won a Game Award for her performance as well. She's incredibly good. I bet you can pick up a lot of things after the first playthrough. I'm very sure it's like watching a movie for the second, third, whatever time. And you're seeing all the clues. That's also kind of sus, right? Something with the mushroom, food poisoning, even though her dad knows what kind of mushrooms these are.
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time. I was depressed, was still pretty sick of the STD. And I came down one morning and they were dead.
What?
They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I'd slept through it.
What is her face like? Yeah, happens.
The
Should have been unlucky.
Dad was a mushroom expert. He used to take us picking with him, and he taught us how to recognise them.
Dude, she killed the parents!
And there's no way he would have picked death caps. But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
You can't scare me anymore. I'm not scarable. She could, in the other video, she could exactly describe how the mushroom is looking like. Because her dad taught them this. So both parents are dead suddenly because of food poisoning. I don't know how to write poisoning. Let's see. Blah blah da da da. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna guess food poisoning. Poisoning. Ah, it's even right. Not scarable, no. Parents dead. And also how she's just acting there. She killed them. Parents. 2 more videos.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
Wait, what?
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
They decided. They didn't want to marry. Because she was pregnant. I don't think that's a good reason to marry, because you're getting a child. Maybe instant voting just like in Among Us. Carry this size, Sonic.
Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then my parents.
Aha.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Holiday. They never had enough money to do holiday. Brighton. Also like trying to figure what question the investigators in the room asked her. Yeah, that's also very interesting because we only know one perspective, right? Next chapter already? I wouldn't say there's a next chapter. I think every playthrough is kind of different because it highly depends what the person is picking up, and then you're just writing the text you are thinking which is important, you know?
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place.
Okay.
I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
What? Boxes. What the fuck? She found Simon over there? Jeff Bezos is stepping down as CEO of Amazon. Kind of random idea. Really? This game is kind of RNG, random progression, depending on what you search. Some people can choose the right string of words and solve it within an hour. Others can take several hours. I love it. Me too. Me too. It's so different. Sometimes I also just want to see the other clips. I'm just thinking maybe there's also a clip like that. I wonder how many clips are actually existing in this game.
Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what he... I mean, I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
She was not sure if she wants to keep the baby.
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know.
Dude, what
I
is
haven't
she
even said
scratching?
yet. They sent a cleaner in, as good as new, he said.
Can see how many clips you've seen? It's
But they had
somewhere
to
on
throw
your
some
desktop.
stuff
Oh, I
out.
will have a look.
Couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So,
I think she forgot the coffee and she's just drinking a cup of sugar cubes. Sounds like it. At least you're right. I mean, look at that. What is she doing? She's picking
Well,
up sugar?
fine, considering. I
There
got
is
back into
no-
the
there's
house
nothing
today,
inside.
That was weird, knowing your people have been
My
there
favorite
through
thing.
my things. It's like I've been burgled.
It's
I mean,
bothering her.
worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in, as good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So,
She's drinking sugar. I forgot to give the actors coffee. Yeah. What can I write here? Crematation, but I don't think it's a oh, okay.
date set for the
Cremation. Oh, it's right. Alright, and the last one.
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar. We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
The watch. Alibi. Where can I see how many clips I... Oops. I'm gonna continue. Where can I see how many clips I already saw? DB checker, probably. Oh my god! Flew missing. We're missing so much? Interesting. I also got so many questions. Where should I start? Wait, what? What did I do? I have no idea what did I do. I just... I did nothing.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
That sounds so cocky. Coffee.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
She's saying, you're right. She's saying she wants to have coffee but without sugar, and the other one is drinking. But then she's drinking her coffee with lots of sugar, or what? Are those twins?
A mobile phone? Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
She said Glasgow, right?
Yes.
Glasgow.
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water. Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
They're two different people, right? Maybe it's just coincidence. Coffee with milk and sugar. Sugar. I can't write sugar. Okay.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
She's so shocked about it.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
This question seems so ridiculous for her.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
So this is the 3rd of July.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses.
Princesses. She's mentioning also Diana. Amy's a pro when it comes to the royal house now, just because I watched The Crown. It's because of The Crown, and it's also so much fictional. Please know that. Princesses.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror, a nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
He's mentioning the mirror again. Okay.
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember well I went over the river, and then there was a church there. Yeah. And I probably parked. Well, I remember seeing a street sign called
I think
Princess
Eva's
Street.
the one, and Hannah is the ringless.
Yeah, so I'm pretty
They
sure it
have
must be this one.
rings on. Oh, you're right.
Yes.
She got a ring here, and she's mentioning a church.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those
I
arguments
can't
that had
see her
been
hand here.
simmering
Oh,
for
there
a
is
while.
also a ring. Never mind.
Yeah, we were 17. It was a nice wedding, people said. Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful. It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
I just realized that you got a tattoo here.
It wasn't the present so much.
There is no tattoo here. There is no tattoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see.
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
Apple and a snake. Bible. Eve.
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist. He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously, I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo.
She's a very likable person.
Told me it was a palindrome. Like, that would impress me.
Palindrome! Again! The word!
Talking to him.
Palindrome.
It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
A waking dream. Palindrome. Bar singing. What's the main goal, by the way? I thought it's to find out what happened to Simon. I think it is still. And we're trying to figure out what happened to him and who it was. Who's the murderer, I guess. Okay, oh, we get more stuff about the bar.
Are you sure? What would he be doing in Oxford if there was no conference? I remember calling him. He said it was boring and he spent most of the time at the bar.
Oxford?
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing the bar again and there he was. And again the next week. He offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten. And so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead. When we said
Also want some
goodbye,
chips now.
he asked me to kiss him. Romantic. No. I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar. I think she was happy. But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon? They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
Ring. Oh, there is something new.
No. No, he wasn't wearing his wedding ring.
Why not? Oh, probably when they met at the bar. No wedding ring. We already did this, right? Weapon? Yeah, Simon Smith.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl.
Carl,
He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy.
He had an affair with the other twin. I think so,
We were
yeah.
15.
Isn't that crazy? Imagine doing this in real life. How stupid are you? I mean, they're looking probably this. I mean, they're looking the same, but maybe their character are a bit different. But how stupid are you? How can you mess it up so much? And now he's gone. Maybe he got mixed up. Dude. Carl, right?
There was a conference, something to do with double glazing, in Oxford.
Wait, the other person said there was no conference.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford. When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by...
He paid with his life? Yeah, I don't think it was worth it.
Code. Something prisoners of war would use.
Knock code!
Check them out on radiator pipe or the attic floor.
Dude! She was... We thought like she is using Morse code, right? She was knocking! It was a message! The tapping was a message!
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book. The knock code. Something prisoners of war would use.
Knock code!
We'd tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
What is she saying?
Dad thought we had mice, but they couldn't find any. Bought a cat anyway.
That's the reason why they had the cat. Knock code.
I got in the car. And
You don't need a reason for a cat though, no. You're cute.
Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
The tap code, sometimes called the knock code, is a way to encode the text messages on a letter-by-letter basis in a very simple way. The message is transmitted using a series of tap sounds, hence its name. I had no idea. I thought it was just Morse. It's funny.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year.
Oh, the watch again.
It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, it must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then. No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
What did she say?
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Deserted.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi.
Whoopsie
Not a
daisy.
big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out.
Oh,
It was fine.
that's very kind. Okay.
The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Oh, No license? Please don't do this in real life.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
The keys? The keys. What else?
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
I see. I still have my investigating notes from years ago. Really? That's impressive. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea to write down all the stuff I've already tried. I mean, I could also just go through here, but I probably forgot so many things again. Also my tags. I didn't think about it. Unlucky.
I left the next day, Saturday. I slept for a few hours in the car. When I woke up, I came straight back. Simon wasn't returning my calls and I wanted to try and make up. I got back to the house and Simon wasn't there. And I... Excuse me. Is there a bin?
Oh no, please not. Oh god, I'm feeling so sick. Oh. Oh. Dude, she's so stressed. Oh god, I hate puking people. It's such a disgusting... Ugh. Do you think she's pregnant again? I don't know. Maybe she's just stressed. Dude, when I'm feeling stressed, my stomach is also crazy. Hello, Valkyrie. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. She's mentioning the house. Maybe she saw the body? Maybe? But that was... It's so hard to say.
Yeah. I pulled over and slept in the car. This was just by the side of the road. I was exhausted.
Slept in the car. The body was in the back. Oh yeah, the body was in the back's bin. Oh, here we are.
When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but... When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but... Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. But he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then
We should also...
and then I decided to come and see you.
We should also look up for Eric.
That enough?
Eric? Wait. With C or K?
Then
Eric with a C, okay. But she also mentioned other names, right? Doc and Eleanor. Who's Doc?
okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there.
Wait, I thought I'm watching the same clip again.
Okay. Because it was pretty clear. The phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to.
I get a deja
I
vu.
woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents.
Simon's parents. But the other is saying she called Doc and Eleanor. Simon. Parents. I got an idea. Oh my god. Eric.
He was wearing a shirt. It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
There's the watch again.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a visa.
Hello, Booba. I have no
Silver.
idea. We will see.
He
Welcome
doesn't
here.
like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one. Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Where is he? Eric, Visa, credit card.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
No. I want to know more about Diane.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
So she's saying Diane is a nice person.
Diane is
2 kids, really sweet kids.
not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric his boss and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off Ceefax, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
What is even fennel? I don't know what a fennel is. I have to Google that. Fennel. Fenchel, yes. Fennel is actually really delicious. My rabbits love fennel so much. Dude, they could eat that all day long. She's talking a bit more negative about the cooking. Wait, is this a new song?
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Huh. But we're not talking to Diane. What? How's it going there? You done? No. Yes. No. I can't write more! Okay, I'll hang a bit longer, Bess, when you're ready. Yes, but no, I was about to say no because I'm Phenexa.
I guess you could call it that, but we were both happy to get married. It was a beautiful wedding. We had our first dance to Come Back and Stay. I'm not sure if that's a good wedding song, but I loved it. I chose it. I mean, it was genuinely our first dance. We'd never danced together before. It was probably awful to watch, but I enjoyed it. It felt like it was just me and Simon for that moment. Just the two of us.
Wedding. No.
The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow, so we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognised me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant, but I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers, drunk guys I'd met in clubs, in parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that
What
seemed
the
like
hell?
the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Yeah, I had a feeling she wanted to get pregnant. Dude, this story is crazy. It's so crazy. That only pops up when the game feels you have enough evidence to piece things together, but it doesn't force you to stop investigating. Yeah, I had a feeling, but it's very interesting because we're still missing so much, and I wonder what this stuff actually is. Doug. I want to know. Oh, you see? 3 more.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Sorry for them?
I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Doug and Eleanor are together, I guess.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us, there's always been pressure. Yeah. 1984 was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. A forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
That's definitely for sure. She's telling the story that she was living at their place. But wasn't it like they were living with Simon parents? Am I crazy?
No.
Doc and Eleanor.
Just like that.
Eve wore the blonde wig then. Maybe it feels like it because she wanted to get pregnant. Isn't this story crazy? My theory is this dad went from Glasgow back to home and then killed Simon easy. Water. Like in Among Us. What does the wrench and the screwdriver button do? This one? You can turn on the video subtitles and anti-glare filter. But I like this filter. Hannah moved into Simon's Simon's parents, Doug and Eleanor, and they told a joke about growing mushrooms by saying don't poison. And then it happened, right? I was also thinking about that. The food poisoning.
At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done something. I don't know.
The food poisoning. Such a hard word to write, actually. I'm with John straight to naughty corner for this one. We already had attic, right? I wanna know more. Cat video. Domino. Dimono. Domino. Also had that one. Cat video still. Yeah, it's still here. It's still here.
Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant.
There it is.
It's morning sickness.
Yeah. Pregnant. Now it's official. Morning sickness.
No. Well, yes. You found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
Oh, more stuff?
Yes, that's my birthday.
Pregnant to
big
who?
ones, but
Eric?
I guess you
Yeah,
can see
definitely. Wait, I didn't. What? Oh my god, I didn't pay attention.
that. Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
What was the present? I'm curious.
From when I woke up. Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
So takeaway for birthday. Imagine like McDonald's food. Hello, darling. Happy birthday. She doesn't seem happy. I mean, it depends how you are doing this, right? You like the present, but you didn't like the present? No. Darling, that's nice.
A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my
I love the
birthday.
details.
You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house. Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present.
Another mirror.
Just like the one he'd given her earlier.
Ah.
That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open.
Oh God.
She'd only meant to scare him off.
Oh God, it was an accident. The mirror. Oh my God.
The mirror.
Hannah killed him.
I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since. Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
So the weapon was a mirror. And he was working at the Glaziers? Now everything makes sense. Hannah, the one with the ring, killed him with the mirror, and then she hid the body in the hide the body in the cellar. Seems like, yeah. What a horrible story. Holy shit. I think we're done. Or do you guys want to get more terms? Are we gonna do more? Some heavy stuff over here. Play the mirror game. That's why it's called mirror game. That's why it's called mirror game. She didn't want to kill him. They had an argue. And then it escalated. Dude, her life is so ruined now. And she's the one who's pregnant.
A wig? You mean... But what type of wig? No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig?
Never.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry. The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried,
No, that's
fought.
Kappa combo.
I hit her back.
Can always keep going after saying yes. Don't be okay, so that's good to know. Sometimes you can't go back anymore.
Eventually,
I want to see if I can find more videos.
I left.
It's super, super interesting. It's so well made. But before I'm hitting the button here. Play the mirror game. I bet it unlocks the last video. I don't know how to play the mirror game. Why can't I do this now? I don't get it. I'm just gonna click until it's full. Almost. Yay! Why did I win now? Player one. Why is player one winning now? Oh. Do we have a? You debated me, Tsukuna. I mean, Epsicode. 40 wants to. Ah, I see. Now that makes sense. Okay. I never played this game. I can see my lips. Anyway, I think we got the case. You got the case. It's a very sad story. I can't write. Enter message. Yes. You done? Yes. Good. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? I can really just answer yes or no. Why your mother did what she did? Why did she do that? Decode the tapping. I actually tried to search for it, but I couldn't find anything. I'm glad, Sarah. I'll be waiting outside Logov and we can meet over the road. How can I do that now? Log off, okay. Remember decoding it years back? What could you find out? I'm super interested. Wrote all my notes down. That's super cool. She locked Hannah up in the attic, right? I think so, yeah. What a story. The soundtrack is so nice. So Hannah and Simon had a complicated relationship. That's crazy. Hannah killed Sami by an accident with a mirror dart. And Florence was the widow. If you're stuck, you could always try admin random or the unlock command. Oh, okay. And I'm glad there is actually a continue button. Damn, what a story. So yeah, Florence was the widow, I think. And and as far as I can remember, and she didn't want to marry again. Maybe you guys can remember as well. Because she thought, like, you're only gonna marry once and this marriage is gonna be forever. So I think she pretended one of the death of the twins. And Eve was in the attic all the time, right? And she was frustrated. That makes sense because she said at some point, I saw myself. They didn't know they got twins. Maybe even for several years. And then they became one person. What is the name of the twin? Eve, I think. I think the diary is also a very important point here. It's like they are writing down everything. So all of their actions are as Hannah, right? And if Eve wants to do some other stuff, she's wearing the blonde wig, right? Hi, Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. The biggest question is, how do you arrest someone who doesn't exist like Eve, who has lived her whole life in her twin shadow? I mean, technically she's existing, yeah. Sarah's Hannah's daughter, where she looks like Hannah. I see. Just really, really bad because Hannah and Simon, I mean, Hannah is pregnant and Eve is probably mad about it because she also wants to get pregnant and she can't get it. Crazy story. I believe it's Eve's daughter. Hannah got made up about it because she had a miscarriage, thus killing him. This game gets players so conflicted because there are some who believe Hannah has a personality disorder. I was also thinking about that while I was playing through, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna wait it out. Could be also. Eve tried to get pregnant but stopped because she got STDs. Yeah, exactly. She couldn't get, it was impossible for her. Damn. Both the twin theory and bipolar theory was so strong that they asked the creator to set the record straight. He decided against it, and I'm so glad he didn't do it, to be honest. I like this ending a lot. Reading those comments, a lot of people still got the roles of the sister mixed up. I mean, it was like a real investigation here. Inspectora. Inspector chat. I still want to know what this tapping code was. Hmm. Yeah, well, we don't know. We actually don't know if they are like identical twins or like the bipolar disease. You're really great though, Mimi. mm, thank you. It was very different today, right? It was very different today, and I really enjoyed today's variety stream. We should play this kind of games more. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So much info almost fell off. Trust me, my heart is also like, phew. But we got it. We finished another game, and I'm super happy about it. It was such a nice game. You all did great. Nah.